Chops, what happened was my payment expired and I forgot to update it. So after a month, they shut off my server that was hosting the site and the database for Gamecube thing. But then also I'm locked out of the account because it's tied to an email address that I don't have access to anymore. So I can't get back in to fix that and get the site back online. So the database is just fucking gone. The whole thing. So that's cool. Fortunately, through archives of things, all of the like manually entered stuff, like the reviews and the scores and the times and the sewer levels, all of that is fine. I have all of it still. Thank you, Google Cache. But what I have to manually rebuild is like, so every game had an ID in the back end, and all of those IDs basically, well, they were used for different things, but the main issue is that they were used for box arts. So, like, the file name of the box art for game 312 is 312.png, but, you know, those IDs weren't exposed anywhere, so they didn't get picked up by a cache or an archive or whatever. So, all those IDs are just gone. And they were mostly alphabetical order, but not entirely, because there was some weirdness when I was setting up the whole thing back in 2021. So I have to go manually. The good news is I still have all of the box arts, and the box arts are still all named the same. So I could just rename all of the box arts to a new set of IDs, or I could go through and set the IDs in the new database I've set up by manually checking the box art for each and every game, all 470 whatever of them, and seeing like, okay, this is the box art for ATV Quad Power Racing 2. That means that ATV Quad Power Racing 2 has an ID of 1, you know, things like that. But I have to do that for all 479 games. 472, yeah. All 472 games. The other problem is that the website was not displaying sports trash, which means that even though the database had all of the sports trash in it, those games are all perma gone, which is really annoying, but I don't think I care much one way or the other because I'm never playing them, so they can just not exist. That's a lesser issue. But the plan for tonight is to go manually type in all 470 whatever IDs, and then after that, everything will basically work again. Then I just need to make tapioca.moe again, because I didn't put the source on GitHub or anything, so the website itself is just also fucking gone and needs remaking from scratch, but the website wasn't very impressive, so that shouldn't take too long. Hopefully by the end of the week everything will be sort of back to normal. It's just gonna take an hour or two of work every day.
Come on, let's go for it today.
If you give me half, I don't want typing for a bit. Nah, it's all good. Before I started streaming, I wrote a little script that displays each box art and then asks for the name of the game. And so I'm just gonna be flicking through the box arts, typing in the names of the games as I see them. Yeah, someone, SafeC, actually did put it on archive.org, but the archive is from January, so is slightly out of date. Anyway, I'm pretty sure we've got everything all set up on the party. Yeah, they've all got the Psy boots. He's got the hand level 2. I've got an inventory full of Nowlin. This is my healing item. Well, you know, I guess that would be good, right? To avoid typos, to make sure I type everything exactly the same. Yeah, I should probably do that. Good call, Grosspaz.
I understand. Okay, everyone.
I do have like a standard short form thing that I do. to make it easy to type in game names, I could do some kind of like actual fuzzy search thing, like go find a library, but I'm very lazy. So actually, I just already have some code where like, basically whenever I'm typing in a game name, it's lowercase, all the numbers and punctuation are filtered out. You just type in some letters, and then it gets the game name from that. I should probably bring that over.
I know you will, and I believe you'll be able to save it.
And I search for games that way.
I'll save her no matter what. I'm coming.
I don't know, this is all dumb nerd shit that no one cares about. I don't know, going forward I'm gonna start caching all API results as well, so that like in the event that a remote server blows up again and can never come back, I'll at least have cached results from everything as of like probably the previous day, so it won't be an issue of like having to rebuild a bunch of shit from scratch based on, you know, an archive of the web page. Anyway, we watched all these cutscenes yesterday. I don't mind talking about tech stuff, I just get the sense that nobody cares. Except for me. And that, like, I don't know, it's kinda... I don't know, I'm like... I'm two ways about it. Like, on the one hand, this stream is literally titled Gamecube thing. I like a low-effort aesthetic. I don't like looking like a streamer who tries too hard. Because to me, when I see a streamer who's like going ridiculously hard with production value, it kind of just distracts from what I actually care about, which is the game and the person talking over the game. So I try to keep things feeling low budget, but also like low-key on the back end. I put a lot of work into it. And it's like, I don't know. Whenever I start talking too much about the tech stuff on the back end, I'm like, you know, this is way too much tech stuff. This is not what I like. But also, I don't know. So then I blame you guys for why I don't talk about it, when really it's a me problem. The reality is I don't like talking about the tech stuff because then it makes me feel bad for having made so much tech stuff. But then I blame you guys and being like, ah, no one cares about this lame shit. Let's not. It's like, no, it's a me problem. But yeah, what was I saying? No, wrong party. We were going with Chain and Pepper.
Is there any... Well, it seems...
But yeah, so what I was talking about before SG, there's two dungeons, right? Where it's like RNG, randomly generated dungeons, you know, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, roguelike, whatever, that type of shit. And then this third dungeon, this is the end of the first Dreamcast game, I think. And they like, it's not a randomly generated dungeon, it's a series of 3 boss fights, and also 2 fights against these guys for some reason. But once you come here, you cannot leave. There are no items that you get while you're here, and there's no respawning enemies that you can grind on. So if you come here under-leveled or without enough healing items to kill the 3 bosses, you just soft lock. You just can't win, but you also can't go back. So I got to the 3rd boss before finally running out of healing items, because I thought this was going to be a normal dungeon, so I figured we'd be picking up healing items after we got here, so I didn't bring any. Yeah. So it's just kind of a cool thing going on.
Hey! I can't believe it! Ow!
The good news is that I was cycling my saves, so I actually didn't have to go back very far. I had to redo the boss of the second dungeon, but it was really easy.
Take that!
Yeah, that's the real trick. They put a save point in this dungeon, so you can overwrite a save while in here, while soft locked, because you can't kill the bosses without having realized that you're soft locked yet. And then you just have to restart the game. If you overwrite your one save in here and you can't kill the bosses, that's a reset the whole game moment. I'm gonna go back to heal.
Darn it.
Now that I killed those two guys. There's the save point.
Well, it seems.
This game is kind of... It definitely feels like an RPG made by a small team on a small budget who aren't necessarily going to catch things like that because they're too close to the game, right? Like, I saw an interview the other day where apparently Breath of the Wild 2 was like mostly done a year ago, but then they spent like a whole year just like polishing and bug fixing and shit like that. And if that's true, then like, okay, I get it. But like, you know, the team behind this game couldn't do the same. You know, the devs of Evolution Worlds didn't spend a year just making sure everything was just right. You know, in that time they would have caught an issue like being able to soft lock in this dungeon extremely easily. You know, in reality, it was probably like 3 programmers, 2 artists, a couple other guys. And, you know, they all made the game, so of course they know not to come unprepared into this dungeon, so they just don't even think about it. Yeah, I mean, it's Nintendo. On one hand, I'm like, that's pretty funny that, you know, a modern new Zelda release can come out and you can just emulate it on PC day one. That's pretty funny. But then it's also like, well, hang on a minute. It's because the hardware is literally phone hardware from the mid-2010s. No shit. No shit you can emulate it on a modern PC. The hardware is just so outdated. It's kinda sad. We're gonna Nowlin Mag.
Wanna try this? Take that!
Oh, wrong button. Wait a minute. 94? The base attack is doing way more damage to this guy. Pepper should just be normal attacking during this fight. Yeah, I mean, once your game is done, like, it's not that that's a lot of cash being spent, because you don't have to be in full development the whole time. Like, perhaps they finished the game. Ew, I just said perhaps. Why did I say that? Cringe. Anyway, like, maybe they finished the game, and then they just have, like, a skeleton crew that you don't have to pay that much. Just, like, debugging and working on things like that. Like, you don't... It's not like full-scale development where you have the full team being paid to work on it. People were probably working on other stuff. Yeah. Mayhaps the developers were busy doing something else at that time. Methinks.
Take that! Ha! Ow, that hurts! Hi-ya!
Yeah, Pixel, we're going in. This time we've got like a lot of Nowlins though, so I'm not super worried about it.
Wanna try this?
I have an extreme amount of healing items with me.
Hi-ya!
You would think that a tank wouldn't dodge this much, but these bosses dodge like every other attack. They're awful. I think I came into this incredibly underleveled is the problem. I think mistakes were made. And going forward, I'm probably gonna like
Take that!
do every dungeon twice just to make sure that the XP is good. I think this is just one of those games.
Wham! Bam!
Cause like, look how many hits this guy takes as well. He
Take
refuses to die. These bosses each take like 15 minutes at this point.
Wanna try this?
Yeah, I mean, so like,
Take that!
oh, he's weak. He's flashing red on the sidebar.
Hi-ya!
I can't believe it!
I'm just gonna go. We're just gonna kill him. We're just gonna kill. That was the wrong party member. Whoops. Whoops. What was I just saying? Oh yeah, this game's kind of like Baten Kaitos as well, where all of the bosses can heal themselves. Alright, that was the first one. Not all of them, but a lot of the bosses have self-healing abilities. Which is just like the worst mechanic ever.
Take care.
Oh. This is the game that you said looked painfully generic. I mean, I guess you could say that. I don't think it is. It is, but like, I don't know.
Well, it seems
Look,
like-
I'm a Dragon Quest fan. I'm very not bothered by things that are generic. Sometimes you just want a classic RPG that's just like by the books. I think the character design and like the monster design is pretty good in this game as well. Yeah, it's got a cute art style where like, exactly, everything is very Dreamcast looking, right? Like, I love these guys. It looks so dated by GameCube standards. Like, compare this
Seems like you've
to,
been
like,
running around
you
here
know,
causing trouble, haven't you?
I mean, compare this to Baten Kaitos, which has those insane pre-rendered backgrounds, but that's not really a reasonable comparison. But, like, compare this to, like, any GameCube game, and, like, yeah, everything looks way too blocky, and, like, 100% of the detail is just textured onto cubes, right? Like that background object is just a cube that they then drew a computer on. It just like I don't know, it all looks really good though.
Where is linear?
It's got that really good Dreamcast style.
From now on, she is.
Like a lot of Dreamcast games are like that. I don't know. I don't know if it's like has to do with the hardware, just like lent itself well to that style. But like Dreamcast games, they're a bit higher poly than like N64. But like they're generally pretty low poly still, with like tons of textured on detail. They like all did this and it looks great. I wonder if it was because there was like a bunch of VRAM or something. I don't know if that's actually true about the Dreamcast. But I feel like they probably had like loads of VRAM to work with or something, so they just like loaded in tons of textures and everything just looks awesome. We're going for the pepper attack. Please, please work.
You have a
9? Are you fucking kidding me? Thanks, pepper attack. I mean, I guess he is German, so fair enough. Yeah, well, the pepper attack, it says an all or nothing attack, which I just figured meant big damage or miss. Apparently, it means big damage or 9. This idiot's getting a Mach Punch. Enjoy your Mach Punch, sir. 172. Decent. But like, see, based on how much TP is left, I could do 2 punches for 120 each, or 1 punch for 170. Like, the answer is you go 2 punches here. I'd have to like do the math though to figure out. See, like, he's weak to fire. There's definitely some kind of elemental weakness going on, because look at that, 150 with that. That was doing like half as much damage to the tank. Oh, that was just straight up 160 with the cheaper attack as well. Okay, yeah. This dude might just have way lower defense or something, because he's a dude instead of a tank. That would make sense. It's just a little dumb. Like, this game has like the Morrowind problem, where like, I saw that attack connect. What do you mean miss? He was literally getting blown around by like the red explosion, and then it just says miss at the end? Like, bullshit. I saw that hit.
Now you'll pay.
No. The soldier dudes just don't actually exist. Don't worry about them. The third boss fight is after we kill this dude, he's gonna escape and then hop in the mech. And then we have to fight him while he's in a mech. And that's the third boss. And I guess there could be a fourth boss. I couldn't beat the third one, so I don't know what happens after that. But he's got like the Grotus from Paper Mario mech suit that he's got stored for just in case. I don't know if that would be a mech or like power armor. If only we had an expert on these things here who could weigh in.
Is this
Like, that's a proper dodge. I accept that he dodged me there, but not when you, like, blow him up.
How's this? It's
Okay,
over
Pepper's
now.
gonna need some herb after this. Explain to me. Did that look like a miss to anyone? That was very clearly not a miss.
Wanna try this?
For the Empire. Is this the face of ultimate evolution? Is this the face of ultimate
Is this the face of ultimate evolution? Is it? Yeah, Nowlin yourself. I don't like burning all these Nowlins, dude.
Is this the face of ultimate evolution?
Take that!
Oh, Chain has a special.
Here goes!
Hey, that hurts!
Chain is sort of my healer, though. While my actual healer's been kidnapped. Chain doesn't get to attack too much.
Take that!
Is this the face of ultimate evolution?
Is this the face of ultimate evolution?
Over now.
201.
Wham!
Yeah, they did the thing where, like, this game is very anime. They did the thing where, like, the villain is German, you know?
Hi-ya! Take that!
For the Empire!
Here goes!
Yeah, Theo, Eugene has said some very sketchy lines in this game.
Hi-ya!
Yeah, they also kind of made him, like, explicitly kind of a bit of a pedo.
Now you'll
I don't know how else we were supposed to interpret that one line from him.
Hi-ya!
Is this
Hi-ya!
the face of ultimate evolution?
This is just a strange game.
Is this the face of
ultimate evolution?
Here goes. I can't believe it!
Is this, that's 3 in a row. Could you just die?
Hi-ya!
He's not even close to dead.
It's over now.
Cut that out!
We're gonna go Nowlin Plus. Oh my god. We're gonna go Nowlin Plus here. Is this the face of ultimate evolution, gamers, or what?
Wanna
If
try
this isn't it, then what is?
Wham! Bam!
Yeah, I think I'm pretty underleveled. Which is dumb, because I went through the dungeons. In my opinion, if you go through the dungeons, you should be at the right level. But no. It's not that simple. From here on, we're going through the dungeons twice, just to make sure. Oh, he's flashing. He's gonna be dead soon. Gonna see if I can get through this without healing anyone.
Take that!
Is this the face of ultimate evolution?
Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
I really don't want
Here goes.
Pepper's Santa Maria to activate. Okay, we're probably fine.
Take that! Hi-ya!
We're probably fine, just,
This is
nope.
the face of ultimate
Come on.
evolution. This. It's over.
We're probably fine. Yep, we're fine. This is okay. This is okay, he just has to die right now. He just has to die. Ooh, that's 18, yes. Just die, just die.
Bam!
Just die. Don't ultimate evolution me.
Is this the face
Yes.
of ultimate evolution?
He said it, but he also died, so I don't care.
Yeah, I'm powered up. You little. I admit, you do give.
That must just
honor to
also be the
title
thing he
of
says when he
Emperor,
dies.
but I'm through. Are you ready to face?
Yeah, see, so now he just... Goodbye, and he just leaves.
Huh? Goodbye.
I don't get him at all. From what he was saying, it's...
Let's go.
Not down those stairs, though. We gotta go back and heal. There's gonna be another save point before the third boss, so I don't need to save again, but I do need to come back here to heal. Oh, nope. If you just hold down on the analog stick, it hits you with, like, the classic fixed camera angle prank, where, like, the camera angle for this is this, but then if you're holding down, you go through the door, and now holding down sends you back through the door you just came through. And yeah, this game is... Oh, they did it again. The classic. Yeah, this game is pretty much fully voice acted. Apparently that's a thing they added to the GameCube version. I was reading yesterday that the Dreamcast versions only have a Japanese voice track, which I guess means they were fully voiced on Dreamcast, just not in English. But the GameCube version features new and exciting English voice acting, and also loads of weird typos. They did a really poor job on the translation of this one. There's some text boxes that just make no sense at all.
That way.
Yeah,
Stop there.
when you first go to the item store guy says, in reference to items, their description is in window at the bottom. Please make it reference.
I thought I told you.
I think that's what it is. I think,
You're so pathetic. I don't know how or your father.
or
I
it's
saw
in the
Carter
case of items.
already. In other words, he had found. Huh? Ha! I don't. Indeed, when we. I just can't. Since the psi frames are a relic from an ancient past.
Yes, this is when they reveal that Evolutia is linear,
What is...
and linear is the name of that girl, because everyone in this game has a weird name.
You can't mean it. From you? You said. Can you?
But yeah, earlier in the game, Eugene is talking to Linear. He says, "Oh, Linear, flowers are most beautiful when they first bloom, wouldn't you agree?" And it's just like, what did he mean by this?
Darn. Oh.
Wow, a destroy? Look at that. He's pretty dangerous.
Doesn't look like.
I noticed something. It's a little bit farther.
All right then.
Alright. For some reason, you can't go this way, but you can go this way. I noticed that yesterday. Weird behavior. Anyway, this is as far as I got. We came very close to killing this third boss. He was flashing red, but I couldn't kill him.
Linear, I'm so glad.
There he is.
Everything's okay. Hey!
It's kind of cool how, like, you can pick your party.
Alive?
And so then, like, they have to handle that there could potentially be different characters in this cutscene.
Oh, I will unleash the...
You're crazy. Linear is just...
You are complete...
Yeah.
I won't hand over...
There's also a compartment where the gun can open up to reveal a missile.
No! I can't believe it!
Is he weak to fire blast? Does the guy have a name? The dude's name is Eugene. The dude's name is Eugene. You're gonna pass... I don't know if the mech has a name, though. It doesn't appear to. It still just says Prince Eugene. Looking to pass any info along to the owner of a certain Daily Mech Twitter account.
I'm still better than you. Aw, shut your trap.
I'll give no quarter!
Yeah, Eugene himself is level 19, and then the mech is level 1, so they add together to get 20. Oh, she can still activate her talent. Okay.
You bet I'm torqued off.
The Evolutions fandom wiki, which, of course, is a thing that exists.
No!
Ow!
So 122 divided by 35 is 3.4, but divided by 18, it's 6.7. So we're getting 3 extra attacks by doing Magna punches instead of Mach punches.
Wham! Bam! Here goes! Yeah!
I'm sure there's some like ride or die Evolution Worlds fan out there. I don't know what I was doing, but I was just like digging around the internet one day, and I managed to find the die-hard fan community for the Artanelico games, which is just incredibly weird to me that that exists. But it absolutely does, and they're still posting 20 years later.
Here goes! Yeah! Yeah!
Is this the face of ultimate evolution?
Wow, he's still saying that. I forgot that he said that in this fight still.
Wham! Bam! Here goes! Yeah! Yeah!
I'll give no quarter!
It is. Like, the reason why I couldn't kill him before was literally just because I had 0 healing items. So, the fight was just too long. Like, I couldn't out DPS him. He was killing my party before I could kill him. But the fight isn't hard.
I'll give no quarter.
I mean, look how little damage he does with a lot of his attacks.
Wham! Bam!
It probably helps that I have better equipment on this attempt as well. Everyone might be taking slightly less damage.
Hi-ya!
And I figured out some stuff strategically. Like about what attacks are better than what. Like, I was using the more expensive attack with Mag every time, so Mag's DPS was worse before. Alright, that's gonna be a Nowlin plus. Oh yeah, that's one problem. The gun puts you to sleep. Makes perfect sense.
Try this!
I'll give no quarter.
Ow! Here goes! Yeah! Take that!
Is this the face of ultimate evolution?
Ow! Cut that out!
Video game.
Hi-ya!
Unbelievable. That's a pretty good dodge animation. Like, you've got to hand it to them.
Hi-ya!
Like, everyone has a different dodge animation. The whole thing is fully voice acted.
Face of ultimate
The
evolution.
textures look great.
Cut that out!
In some ways, this is a pretty sick game. And in other ways, it's just, like, weird and not.
Is this the face of ultimate evolution?
Ow! Cut that out! Wham! Bam! Wanna try this? Take that!
Is this the face of ultimate
He's just gonna
evolution?
spam the sleep gun, dude. Please cut it out. Please go back to doing the attack that does 19 damage. I liked that. And stop putting my main damage doer to sleep as well. Really annoying.
Wanna try this? Yeah.
No!
Ow!
If you're gonna put Mag to sleep, at least have the decency to hit him next so that he wakes up, right? Because waking up also costs a turn in this game. Oh no.
I'll give
That
no
is,
quarter.
that is not the full length of a Yakuza Kiwami 2 all sub-stories run.
Take that!
What's up though, Froob? Thanks for the raid. I guess something went wrong.
No!
What's up, people? I'm playing Evolution Worlds, the weirdest port of a Dreamcast game ever. For some reason, they thought it would be a good idea to take 2 Dreamcast games, mash them together into one game, and then release it on the Gamecube. So here we are, and I'm fighting the final boss of Game 1, because to cram both games into one disc, they had to basically cut all of the content from the first game.
Hi-ya! Take that!
No!
Ow!
Started misplacing sub-stories, ended up 20 minutes behind. Damn.
Take that.
So about that 5 all sub-stories run, though,
Is this the case of ultimate evolution?
definitely, I think if you just, like, put that one, a source of strength sub-story somewhere, if you can just figure out a place to put that, it doesn't even have to be optimal. Just, like, cram it into Haruka's part somewhere, and you should get world record and cut the 11 hours, to be honest.
Wanna try this?
Yeah, as long as you can fit it into part 3. Like, in my own run, I had to go back during finale chapter 4. I had to go all the way fucking back to Sotenbori.
Wanna try this? Hi-ya!
No!
Hey, that hurts! Ha! Hi-ya!
I really want to come back to 5, but like, man, 6-hour long run. It's so hard to come back to.
No!
But I really see potential with 5. Like, all of these healing items that I'm using, I just didn't have any of these on the last attempt yesterday.
Is this the case of ultimate evolution?
The immediate plan is OG 1 and 2. Both those games are happening this summer, guaranteed.
Hi-ya!
But after those two, I feel like 5 is the thing I want to work on the most.
I'll give no
Of course he's attacking the one person who's awake.
I can't believe
Thanks, I can't believe it. Okay, good. This is someone else.
it! Hey, that hurts! Hi-ya!
And yeah, the GameCube version of this, they cut almost the entire first game, apparently.
Take
Like, I'm pretty sure this is the end of the first game. And it was literally 2 dungeons. It was a 5-floor dungeon and a 10-floor dungeon, and then this. And that's the entire first game. I'm pretty sure there was more to it on Dreamcast than just this.
I'll give no quarter.
I mean, maybe, but like if I had first tried this boss, like if I had just brought healing items, we would have literally beaten the first game, quote unquote, in like 3 hours. And I feel like an RPG that has 2 dungeons and can be beaten in 3 hours is not something you sell on console in the year 2000, you know, or like whenever this came out. Like nowadays stuff like that exists because people just like make stuff in RPG Maker, but like there's no way they would sell a game like that on a disc, on a console back then. There's just no way.
Wanna try this?
Behold the power
Yeah,
of
here's the
innate
bomb.
empire.
There's the dick cannon.
Wanna try this?
Nah, I mean, I know for a fact, you can just read it on Wikipedia. They cut large amounts of content from specifically the first game. It's a known thing about this game that they
Hey, that hurts!
they took the 2 games and they basically axed most of game 1. I probably should have healed Pepperbox. I don't care. Kinda don't want to spend her Santa Maria. I'd rather do this. It's another Nowlin, but Nowlins are pretty cheap. I don't feel too bad about spending the... I'd rather spend the Nowlin than spend the Santa Maria. Yeah, I think this probably, if you're looking to like actually experience the full game, this is probably not the best way to do it. How is he not dead yet? Please. How much health could he have? How much health could he even have at this point? I'm not using another healing item. I'm just gonna kill him. He has to die. Is this gonna kill Mag? Please don't Santa Maria. 5 HP. Please kill, please kill, please kill. Yes, okay, we're good. What was that sound? Look at Mag, dude.
Yes.
5 HP.
Check me out now. Take care.
It's a little interesting though, because like, it said on the thing, it said before we left for this dungeon, you know, once you leave, you will never be able to come back here. So like, I guess that was like the town hub for the first game, and then for the second game, they made a new town. But that's incredibly weird in the pacing of this game, like Evolution Worlds, where it's like, that's town, and then you just leave forever almost as soon as you got there. And like there's an item shop and like NPCs, and it's just like, guess we're just not staying. Like the mag upgrade guy, and I'm pretty sure they're just gonna duplicate all those facilities at whatever the hub for the second game is, because it's just 2 games mashed together.
We're in serious trouble, Mag, and if I die here, I'm never gonna forgive you. Would you look for an exit for us then? We need to get Lily.
Yo, grats on the Ring of Endurance, Theo.
I'll do it. Just hurry up, though.
Do as fast as you can, Mag. Something tells me this boat isn't going to be floating much longer.
Let's go now. I did it. Are you okay, Linear? Let's go, Linear. We've got to escape from this ship quickly.
Oh, is there a save? Can I go save? Where the hell am I? This is like the side of the ship. I kind of don't trust this.
With this, we can escape across the sea. We can do it. Everyone aboard.
I also like how like
Coming, Linear.
how fantasy this game is, but then they still just travel on a boat. He was hiding. You could see the like the hilt of his sword sticking through the black that makes up the door.
The aid of evolution, may I become as powerful as thee? With the aid of my
Fucking
evolution's
Eugene.
limitless energy, I will recreate paradise on Earth. Only I can inherit the power
Nah, it's
of
gonna be like the
ancient
flower.
civilizations. I will become
It's
as
gonna
a
be
god
whatever
and
the
rule
butler
over
said
the
the other day,
paradise
where
I'll
like
create.
he had some like extremely weird like bullshit reasoning. He was like, you know, damn, it sure is weird that Linear can bring flowers back to life. It's almost like Linear feels the pain of the flower, and then God feels the pain of Linear and brings the flower back to life, so Linear will be happy. And I was like, wait, what? He just like pulled this massive explanation out of his ass. That Linear is gonna bring Mag back to life.
Linear? Ah, so that's where you were. I was looking for you, Linear. We had an unexpected distraction, but everything is fine now. Evolution's power, hidden within Linear, is our greatest gift from ancient civilizations. I will not be stopped. Okay, get on the boat. You're coming with me. This warship will not last much longer. Come on, Linear. Can't you hear me? Didn't you hear what I said? Either way, get on the boat now, Linear. All right, now I'm getting mad. Get on the boat within the count of 3, or else. 1, 2, 3!
Oh.
Linear, are you all right? Okay, we did it. I'm perfectly fine. There's nothing he could do to me. Do you mind if I lean on you, Linear? Let's get away on that boat.
Heal him with the sad god power. Evolve him some new organs or whatever's going on. I hope the butler's okay. Look at those explosions. I love how the art style carries through to the FMVs as well. It's like cartoon people. The game looks pretty good in like a looks pretty bad kind of way. She's got the eternal wings and we're over the lost ocean.
Meg, you okay?
The whale is Evolutia. Oh, the 2D's got boobs.
I had always told myself that I would be the one to find the legendary Psy-frame, Evolutia. Now I find out that it was Linear all along. I was surprised, yet at the same time, I wonder where and when Linear was born. Ever since that incident, that's all I've thought about. After all that thinking, I realized that I just don't know. But there's one thing
You're not gonna believe what's at 9 p.m. Central tonight? Well, if it's Central, that can only mean one thing. Hell yeah. It was worth believing. I'm gonna DM Piper right now. Piper has been shitposting to me in the DMs all month about this.
I don't care
I
what kind of
I
girl
still
she turns out
believed.
to be.
I knew it was gonna
I'm sure she'll
happen.
explain the whole thing to me someday. Those 8th Imperial Army goons went home. I hope I never have to see them again. Now that they've gone, the ruins are open again. Nina at the Society said the artifacts are probably at the bottom of the sea. Speaking of mess, we're in a bit of a jam.
That was like the short part of the game. This is probably the start of game 2.
We made an emergency water landing because the sea otter broke down and ran out of fuel. The Society rescued us, but they
Yeah, I was just looking at the stairs, right? The camera angles are a little weird. This is kind of interesting framing, where he's just like mostly off camera still. He's just like off-centered, animating flying off the left side of the frame.
We'll just get more assignments from the Society and really rake in the dough.
But it's cool that they did this. Like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of cheapo RPGs, just like, they would just have like the text and then just like static JPEGs of the characters. And it would just be like a top-down view.
Thanks. Anyhow, we'll be all right as long as we keep taking.
They have actually gone ahead and done like 3D choreography for all of the cutscenes.
Yeah, well, I'm going to the Society to see if they have a new assignment for us.
I'm very easy to impress.
Okay, let's go, Meg.
Damn. Sonic the Hedgehog, dude. Look how fast he runs.
Young Master Meg, please hurry!
Meg.
Look how fast he's running. I don't know about ahead of its time. I don't know that I would say that. But, you know, there's not much like that. I feel like a lot of PS1 RPGs are pretty underwhelming with the cutscenes, in my opinion. This is my Zoomer take.
My, you had me worried.
There's so much like unimpressive stuff on that console. No one was doing like really badass full 3D animated cutscenes, or very few people were. There are a couple I can think of.
Forgot something?
Not
Like
yet.
this,
It's
though.
Oh, Meg! Boy, you surprised me. When the train finally left, I couldn't find you anywhere. As a representative of Pan Am Town, you have to be more responsible. We're going to Museville out.
Okay.
Yeah, see, so the World 2 hub is going to be Museville.
President Whitehead told me to get the #1 adventurer from Pan Am Town.
The #1 adventurer? That's sort of embarrassing.
A direct assignment by the Society to investigate prehistoric civilization is quite an honor, young Master Meg.
But this Society assignment, what it...
Actually, I haven't been told the details myself.
Oh well, I guess I'll find out when I get there. Huh? What's that sound?
Oh no, it's the intruder alarm.
Intruder alarm on a train?
Yes.
Do they have like regular Wild West train robberies in this world?
They've installed intruder alarms that go off if an intruder comes into the car.
Intruders? Sounds like it's coming from the car up front.
Everyone, please stay calm. We are now looking in.
I can still hear it. I'm going left. How far left can I go? How big is the train? Oh, that's the back. I don't know. Planes exist, trains exist, big boats exist. It seems that they've invented everything except cars in this world. Oh, it's just chain. I don't know who was here for this or not, but this game had the most insane start as well. At the beginning of the game, you hit new game, and it just instantly tosses you into combat. There's no cutscene. It doesn't ask you to create a save. It doesn't do anything. You hit new game, it fades to black, and then it just instantly does the transition into a fight. It was nuts.
What else can it be? I'm going too.
Like, it's very different to... at the end of Baden Kaitos, I was complaining about this. Baden Kaitos felt like it took 20 hours to start. I don't think this game took 20 seconds to start.
Listen, Meg,
I don't think the loading time was that long. Game started in about 3 seconds.
On this adventure, I'll show you.
So, Miss Jade were the cause of that alarm after all, yeah?
Can't believe it. A false alarm.
Because this is the second game, they have to, like... That's like the exciting reintroducing of the character Chain. Where you're like, oh boy, there's that Chain, she's at it again.
Alarm.
Except she was literally just in my party 10 minutes ago, so... The whole thing is just paced so weirdly. Like, that they decided to just mash 2 RPGs together into one game like this. That's just, like, super crazy, right? Like, I was saying this yesterday, I can't think of any other time any game has done that. Like, sure, there's collections where you pick games from a menu, but just, like, fusing 2 different games together into one game. I'm sure this is how... I just can't think of... I just, like, can't think of what other game has done that.
No one will get hurt. My name is Karkan. I am a bandit known in these parts for not letting my prey get away.
The text box says, not letting me prey get away, and the guy refused to vocalize that. He said, my.
A bandit?
You got that.
I don't know anything about bandits, but I have nothing to give you. Bring it on.
Man, Mag is such a good JRPG protagonist. He's just, like, incredibly dumb as bricks. He's just an extremely stupid dude.
There you are!
Out of my face!
Yeah! What?
Yeah, exactly. He's just like... That's his only expression. Every other line from Mag is just like, I don't know what that is, but I won't let you get away with this. I have no idea what you're talking about.
There you are!
What did I do wrong?
To me, that's a positive character trait. I think Mag is a fun protagonist just because of how stupid he is, but he just doesn't even care that he's stupid and just goes for it anyway. Kinda, except like
Rats,
more
you got
stupider.
away.
But why did the bandits choose to attack this train?
Like that's a really common JRPG main character trope, but like this dude is just
Nina
cranked
may
up
know
to
something
11.
about this.
That startled me.
What's wrong, Chain?
No, nothing at all. It's not like I was startled or anything.
Okay, Chain.
Incredible, Mag. Driving off Carcano like that.
Nina, do you know anything about Carcano?
Yes, he is a powerful bandit known as the Red Wolf.
His prey, huh? Now that you mention it,
So I guess it was just a decoy. While Carcano had everyone's attention, they made off with their real objective. In fact, just one piece of cargo disappeared during that commotion. It was a spherical appraisal item. We were taking it to the Society Museum to find out what age it was from. It was an important appraisal item, so I was told to bring it along.
oh, rats! That dastardly Carcano.
What a despicable coward! To steal while young Master Mag was bravely fighting fair and square.
You're right, but Mag, you fought off Carcano, so everyone is safe. I'm just glad for that. Once we reach Museville, I'll report to President Whitehead, so it'll be all right. Phew, you must be tired. I have to go make a report to the Society. Mag, I'll tell President Whitehead that you and the others have arrived safely. I'll tell him about Carcano, too, so it might take a while today.
Young Master Mag, I shall find us a place to stay tonight.
A place to stay? The hotel, right? Then fine. I'll come by tomorrow morning.
Society. We live
I
in
shall
a
make
society.
arrangements at the hotel where we shall stay. Once you have looked around town, please come to the hotel.
I hope they didn't do that thing that they do with sequels sometimes, where they're like,
Now that we have
well, the
chance,
first town, you know, we gotta have a bigger town than that. The sequel's gotta be bigger. So they just, like, make it too fucking big. Oh, check that out. There's a mini-map now. That's kind of cool. Oh, shit. Look at all of this. This is crazy. They actually did some stuff.
Hey, don't be messing around. That thing's dangerous. So
Yeah, it's almost like this is a sequel. It's funny that they didn't, like, backport any of the things it seems like they've maybe added to this game, into the first game, though. Fight 182. What does this mean? They have lots of medicines around here. Even Fight 182, which they don't make anymore. The people living here must be having a pretty hard time at work.
Do you have some business here? If you have no business here, please get out.
Okay, that house just doesn't have a door. Yeah, that kind of just makes it sound to me like the people of Museville are all like have like drug habits.
Hey, don't be messing.
Me? I'm in wholesale. I'm here today to deliver some goods. Sorry, but you're getting in the way.
Yo, sorry. Why don't you come on back tomorrow?
Let's see if the item shop guy here says the item shop thing.
Hey, I'd like to say that, but we're closed. Why don't you come back tomorrow?
Oh. Can I buy some Fight 182 here?
Hey, check out this plaque. So just as it says, we're
A government-approved,
so
top-rated
anyone can be
store.
assured about
Yeah, everything is closed. I'm just trying to make sure I know where everything in town is. Ew, this crate is stuffed with bell peppers. I just can't stand bell peppers. What's wrong with bell peppers?
Are you on the trains or so?
Japan hates bell peppers. Is that a thing? Never heard that before. What's wrong with bell peppers?
Hey, you! That thing's dangerous.
But why would they be leaving dangerous things around the store?
I'm so come back.
Yeah, every store is just closed. Oh. Oh.
No,
I've been trying to see if there's like boxes with stuff hidden in them
take it.
all game, and I thought that was the first box that I've found with something in it. Nope. Purse is returned. Much like in media where kids hate broccoli or Brussels sprouts, the Japanese equivalent of that is bell peppers. That's weird. What's wrong with bell peppers, Japan? Pixar Inside Out, edit out broccoli pizza with bell pepper pizza. Interesting. We can probably save over that file now. Well, wait, do the other exits out of town go to different places, or is that just all to the world map? Yep, they all go different places. This one doesn't have a map, though.
Entrance of the tower. A strange dungeon whose layout changes every... This is the training dungeon, where you earn few... If you find the enemies in other ruins to be too strong...
Alright, this is the grinding dungeon.
Something good, but now is not the time.
They just outright say, come here when you're underleveled, please.
You must be tired. I believe there are rooms available.
Welcome. Will you be staying the night?
Okay, luggage. Luggage check. Tidy up the checked luggage. So that guy will sort your item box for you. That's a menu option here.
Your rooms are...
Oh my! What trouble we had between leaving Panam Town and arriving in Museville.
Yeah, with that bandit Carcano.
But young Master Mag, you were magnificent. I, Gray, was simply moved by your bravery.
He wasn't such hot stuff getting beaten by a useless adventurer like Mag.
What's this? Look who's talking.
Was not! I was just a little startled by him showing up all of a sudden.
Just a little startled, huh?
Aw, forget it. I'm hitting the sack. Well, good night.
Good night, Linear.
Yeah, Pixel.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Dazzling light and fresh air. Morning is certainly the time of supreme bliss. Oh, that's right. Miss, she said to tell young Master...
The Society Museum. All right. So...
Okay.
Huh? Jane, aren't you coming?
The message said for
She
Mag
wasn't
to
that
come,
tsundere
right?
in the first
I'll
game.
polish my ciphering so I can leave
They've
at a
kind of
moment's
turned up the
notice.
tsundere factor on her. How am I feeling about the game so far? It's alright. It's kinda neat. It has some problems, but it's kinda neat. I haven't had to go through a dungeon in a very long time, which definitely helps my opinion.
If you get a job assignment, I won't let you...
The randomly generated dungeons that all look exactly the same, that's like not my favorite kind of gameplay, so the less of that I have to do, the better. I wonder why some things have a yellow square on them. What is that yellow square on the map? Can't read what it's... If I just back up enough. They don't let you back up enough to see what the sign says. Like, if you're gonna do randomly generated dungeons, at least, like, mess with the way dungeon generation works so that they all are structured a bit differently, you know?
Welcome to the Society Museum.
What? I'd like to see the man named Whitehead.
Oh, you must be Mr. Mag Launcher. Go up the stairs and you will find the president in the office in back.
Like, maybe this dungeon is just a ton of big rooms with, like, no hallways in between. And it's just super big and open. And then this dungeon is all hallway and no room. And then these dungeons are super tall and these dungeons are super wide. I don't know. Just like mess with the numbers a little bit.
#1 adventurer in Panam Town?
That's right. Mag Launcher.
To try to get every
#1
dungeon to have like a
adventurer in
slightly
Panam
different
Town.
feel.
That is he. As I reported yesterday, his skills are such that
I don't know, I guess Phantasy Star Online kind of did this, but like, not really. Phantasy Star Online just had like a number of preset rooms that it would then just like assemble.
His adventuring skills are first rate, but his debts are also first rate. He's first rate in everything.
I'm not quite sure if I'm being
Anyway, I'm sure he'll perform up to your... But still, I don't quite know what kind of assignments he was called for.
Mag launched. I see. He must be one in the lot. My name is Professor Whitehead, President of the Society. In plain words, I represent the Society in research of prehistorics. According to Nina's report, up until now, you have discovered... But Mag, with that misfortune on the train...
I'm pretty sure I haven't discovered a single appraisal item.
That Carcano stole those important...
well, it cannot be helped.
It cannot be helped.
After all. But I shall not be
He said the thing. He said the anime thing.
Catch him by hook Well, let me get to the point.
Yes?
What I will tell you is the Society is now proceeding with a major project. I cannot tell you the details, but we are searching for some
secret items?
Yes, the appraisal item stolen by Carcano was one of those items, but how they managed to sniff it out. Anyway, as the #1 adventurer of Panam Town, I am asking you. Naturally, we shall compensate you handsomely for your efforts.
Just leave it to me. A search for secret items, huh?
You sound quite promising. Well then, I shall first assign you to a search in Blaze
Yeah, it's... They always say it, and then everyone always translates it the exact same way, even though nobody would ever say that in English.
Blaze Ruins?
Oh well, it can't be helped.
Yes, after leaving the Society Museum, go straight down that street, and you will come... Leave the city and head toward the northwest, and you will see... You can ask receptionist Lisa for information about the ruins, so find out what you need. Well then, please use this to help you make...
And I guess, like, not nobody, like, that is a phrase in English, but, like, if you tried to learn English by only watching anime dubs, you would think that everyone just walks around saying it can't be helped all the time.
I can't believe my boss. We're so busy, but he doesn't even lift a finger to help. Huh? You say we don't look busy? I'm telling you, even if I may not look it, my brain is zipping along at full speed. So busy.
I'm a little busy right now.
Oh, really? He doesn't really look so busy.
I'm so bored.
Oh no. Did you hear me?
They're not that busy, dude. They're not that busy.
Oh yes, Meg. Do you know about the tower
Wait.
there?
Is this girl different from the one upstairs? She has a different voice, but isn't that the same model? Is this like a dress code for when you work at the society?
Well, there's a dungeon just west of the town of Museville that is just perfect for training. I have taken the liberty of opening it for you and the others. You will find the caretaker Frederico there all the time. Well, enough of my talk about the Tower.
The Tower of Despair.
Well, let's see. Blaze Ruins. This is thought to be a building renovated by ancient people from some prehistoric ruins. Oh, yes. As a result of past society expeditions, there, the ancient people are thought to have worshipped the bird god they had believed. There's more. Do you want to listen to it?
Sure.
Yes. Now then, and many violent monsters live. This is all I know about Blaze Ruins.
She basically explains everything about the ruins. He's like, do you want to hear more? Yes. There's also monsters. Anyway, that's it. I don't know, something about that. Just... It gets a minor chuckle out of me.
Oh, huh? Me? On orders of Miss... Can't you spare me a...
So they have invented cars. Wow, a truck. This is so cool. I wish I had one. Naturally, for adventuring. Like Mag Launcher thinks of nothing else. He lives for adventuring. His head is completely empty. He has no time for anything that isn't adventuring. I'm not familiar enough with 2000s Korean MMOs to comment. I've never played one. Okay, the yellow square is where you came from. So, can I just go... I just feel like with this game, it's like cranked up to comical amounts though, where it's just like anything you encounter, he's like, I bet this is good for adventuring. And then anything that's not explicitly about adventuring, he's just like, I don't know what you're talking about, but I don't care. Okay. So here's the next dungeon, I guess. I want to see what the Tower of Despair is. I feel like I should spend some time in the Tower of Despair. The incredibly appropriately named Tower of Despair.
This is the entrance of the this is the training dungeon.
Wait, so if they do specify that that this tower changes every time you enter it, does that mean that the others are on a set seed?
If you find the
Are they going to be fixed dungeons in this one?
Moreover, you are now able to go up to level 10. So, you...
Yo. That's a long-ass time. Thanks for the 47 months, Muck. Appreciate it a ton. That is nearly 4 years of tapioca. That's pretty insane. These are just all gonna be crap items. Now then. Snowball. Man, that's like 4 years ago was 2019. What was I even streaming in 2019? That must have been like... Shenmue 2 runs. It's a 45-month streak. So not quite 4 years. So like pretty late. So like August 2018, August 2019, right? That would be Razor Freestyle Scooter. Dude, I'm gonna die to these spiders. We're both paralyzed. They're gonna kill me. God damn it, Linear. I think, is 2019 when... Hang on. Yeah, 2019 is also when Yakuza 3 and... It's when Yakuza 3 Remaster came out. I can't remember when the 4 Remaster came out, but 3 came... Yeah, 4 was in October. So I started doing runs of those games in the later part of that year as well. So I know I was on that pretty quickly. Dude. Although I imagine you did not have much of an interest in early Yakuza 3 speedruns. I'm pretty sure nobody had any interest in those runs. Dude, I'm leaving. I'm leaving after this one fight. This dungeon's too crazy. They're gonna kill Linear. No, we're good.
I can't believe it!
We're good.
You okay?
It's interesting how you take the poison damage after the end of your turn. So you get that last turn before you die of poison. Those were like... I think that guns were figured out pretty quickly. I think the whole like gambling for guns thing was figured out pretty quickly. But yeah, there was a time before that even where like the entire strat was basically comboing enemies against walls. And you would just try to keep them in the wall combo for as much as possible, and the end game was just like a total RNG crapshoot. It was pretty bad. Can I leave this dungeon? Ooh. In the first Evolution game, they don't let you leave. Unless you get to the top, and I don't want to do that. I kind of just want to leave. If they're gonna make me do 10 floors of this now, man, do I care? I wonder if the item shop sells, like, escape ropes or whatever. Oh, that room must have had the stairs in it. I don't think the first item shop had an escape item. Snowball. It's just an ice damage item. Interesting. That kind of confirms that elements do matter, though. I was wondering about that. So if I do this... I don't think there's any way for me to get out of here. It seems like once you're in a dungeon, you're just like in that dungeon. And I don't really want to do this dungeon right now. But like, it's just gonna... This is just gonna load me into the 3rd floor of the dungeon, so... Well, anyway, I'm gonna stop here for today. Because I don't really want to, like, start a whole dungeon right now. That's annoying. So I'm not going to. That's gonna be it for me for the stream today. I made a bit of progress in both games. That's good. I didn't really do that much in Evolution Worlds. That was a lot of cutscene watching, but I guess some progress was made. Hopefully... more progress will be made tomorrow, though. Also, hopefully I can get even more of the tech stuff fixed up by tomorrow, so that things will be less annoying. But yeah, I'm gonna head out. Thanks for watching, everyone. I will see you all tomorrow for more weird GameCube games.